Simon, how you feeling?
I'm feeling rough.
Yeah.
So what is it? I got back into the UK about 14 hours ago after a 14-hour flight from Singapore.
Yeah.
Have you slept at all?
No, I've used the podcast as my goal for the day, so I've stayed up. I've not slept all day.
Yes.
That's smart.
To get through to this point. So, I to be honest, if I start snoozing halfway through, you're just gonna have to shout.
You might go a bit deli rum on us, yeah.
I might go a bit delicate. Exactly.
How strong is the beer you're going to drrink? That's the other question. Because
I think, that's actually a question. I've got some
28 hours no sleep. I think it's time for the 11. Well,
okay. I think
I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
But yeah. So lots to talk about actually.
There is a lot.
Yeah.
There's been bands. Did we talk about bands? No, we didn't.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we literally released.
Yeah,
if anyone doesn't realise, why were they not talking on topic? Because we recorded it a week prior.
Yeah.
Because everyone was getting ready to go on holiday, Simon, then Flesh and Blood decided to go. Here's content for everyone's Christmas podcast, and we're like, well, there you go.
Disappoint.
So yeah, I mean, to be honest, you've probably all seen and heard and digested it, and games have now been played. So, but Trip has been to an RTN. Simon has also been playing some games.
Playing a game. Yeah, we've got more RTNs as well. By the time in the next podcast, I will have done 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more.
Yeah. I've got one
more.
this Sunday, and then I have another one the following Saturday. So
should we home news?
I'm actually going to use this as a launch pad to see whether I should go to an RTN this weekend. So
I might not.
RTN
I might
season.
not actually play Catzy. I'll change my mind again. So.
Okay.
But if I'm going to play an off meta hero, I may as well play my own off meta hero, right?
Yeah.
So
anyway, I agree. But let's do some home news. Oh no, let's do some beer partners and home news.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get straight into the beer. Hamish.
There's no mum mail.
Hamish,
my mum does not want to talk to me anymore.
Not surprised. My mum was like, "That was so mean." Calling out. She was like, "Never call me," and I was like, "No, don't worry, I never would."
She called me.
I would not do that.
Did she call you?
Yeah.
I thought you called her.
because Hamish was messaging her.
Oh, I see.
And then she called.
Yeah, she called
that's
me.
A bit better.
I wouldn't put her on this. Well, I would. I'd enjoy that. But no, she called me.
What are you drinking?
Simon. So this man.
Simon.
Simon. So to represent how my weekend has gone, I am now drinking a Lucky Break.
A Lucky Break. It's a good one. I like that one.
It's a Christmas beer.
It's a hazy IPA.
A New England. Oh, there you go, Simon. You tell them all about it. I knew you would. Yeah, I pick up the beer. Simon explains what's in the contents of it. What about you, Simon? What are you drinking?
Right. So mine is also Christmas. I can't call it a beer, but it is a Christmas alcoholic beverage.
Right.
Nikki got me a selection of meads. So I've got
meads. Do you remember that arc we had when we were trying to get a mead sponsorship?
Yeah.
We got a mead sponsorship.
We did get a mead sponsorship.
No, we didn't. Did we?
We never got anything, but
no.
I did. I got lots of free mead.
You got loads of fun.
I never shared it with you guys because you weren't in London.
Anyway,
so
I got 5 little bottles of mead, and I've picked 2 out tonight. One of them is a tournament mead, which is with ginger, and then I've got a black cherry mead as well.
Oh, okay. What, you're just going to drink it straight from the bottle?
No, I've got a little glass here.
Yeah, of course you have. And then it's
I'm going to give the tournament mead a go.
He's still got his Christmas tree up. Oh, sacrilege.
Well, it's the 5th of January. It's not yet the 6th, so I'm legally allowed to have my
You're going to throw it out your window tomorrow?
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I told you about my building. They throw the Christmas trees out the window.
No, did not know this.
That's amazing.
We're obviously on the ground floor. But people on the upper floors will just throw their trees out the window because it's easier than carrying it down.
Yeah.
So in January, we'll just see a tree fall from the sky. It's amazing.
I love it. That'd be so fun.
I love it too. I think it's smart, right? Who wants to carry a tree down? Anyway, Simon was joking about 11% beer, but I don't have an 11% beer, but I do have a 10% beer, which is I'm going to butcher this. It's from Belgium or from Brussels or
Mine's
Belgium.
6.7.
Meridsu Abbaye, traditional Benedictine. It's a triple.
Flawless.
Oh, he's gone
That
for
was
the monks.
absolute Belgium.
Well, as
He's
you
gone
know,
for the monks.
I'm a trip, so this is a triple trip.
Ah.
Or trips triple. You could even call it trips triple tipple if you were so inclined.
Love it.
It's 10%. I'll try saying trips triple tipple at the end of this podcast after drinking this.
You'll be saying flips flipple plipple.
And this was from my brother-in-law, JP. So thank you, JP. And
all
Esther,
Christmas
who gave me
beers.
some
Let's
beers.
go.
Yeah, I think people are catching on to the
The
easiest way to get a shout out on the podcast is to gift a beer.
I feel really bad because I don't know who got me this.
Can't remember who you got. Yeah.
No, but what's really worse is that I never really got that much, and I think only one person partaked, and it's probably gonna be Mum, not my mum. It's Faye's mum. So thank you, Mummy Gail.
Oh.
Yeah, it's most likely you. It's most likely you. Right.
Non-mail remotely in the form of beer.
Yeah, let's do partners.
Would you like to talk about partners?
Yeah. So Trip is...
Well, I'm busy pouring, but I can multitask. So every episode of Push the Point, we spin a wheel, and on that wheel are the names of all the patron supporters of Push the Point. You know, we have a large number of supporters who help us do what we do, and we like to give something back to them as a thank you. So they get 6 packs of the latest set of Flesh and Blood, which at the moment is Super Slam. So I have actually spun the wheel, believe it or not.
Whoa.
I bet you thought I hadn't done it.
Never.
But I have.
But he's done
and
it.
it is.
He's only gone and done it.
Oh, wait.
Noise.
It's Thomas Farrow, everybody.
Well
Congratulations,
done.
Thomas Farrow. You have just won 6 packs of Super Slam. If you are UK-based, we could always hand them over to you at the world premiere if you're coming to the world premiere. If you're not UK-based, or if you don't want to collect them at the world premiere, Simon will get them posted out to you in a reasonable point of time. Remember, he's just come back from Australia, so give him a couple of days.
Simon's nothing but reasonable.
Nothing but reasonable. But thank you, Thomas or Tom, however you go by, for being a patron, and thank you to the rest of our patron supporters who are making it possible for you some of our.
I can't remember
content.
who cracked it. I do apologise, but someone in one of our Push the Point patrons got the Fabled.
Yes.
Was that not Cody?
Cody
Hodgkinson.
Yeah, he got. Yeah. What was it? It was the
Authority of Ataya.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
which I'm very disappointed about because that card is very good against Ira. So I'm very annoyed.
Yeah, it's like the old Dauntless days. You remember the Dauntless days?
Like a bit of an annoying one. But
now in Pitchfall.
Yeah, now in
your flick flack costs 1.
Yeah, great.
Well,
there you go. But my point is that people do get some really good stuff. And the second he cracked that open, it was like, well, there you go. You can sell that, and that's you banked.
That's paid for your Patreon.
And
nice,
for a year or two, to be honest.
That's not all. But that's not all.
That's not all, Hamish. What else do our Patreons have access to?
Oh, warm me up. I haven't done this in a little while. So,
oh my gosh, sorry, carry on.
If you're a Push the Point patron, we have 3 awesome partners that you can get benefits from. We have Thistle Tavern, a Scottish single seller from Aberdeen, and they are a card single seller that sells loads of different singles and cards online, from One Piece, Magic, you name it. But if you're a Push the Point patron, you get 10% off all your single purchases on Thistle Tavern. They do sell sets, they do sell boxes, they sell everything that you need, but you get 10% off singles. They also have a store in the Aberdeen. You should check it out. They've been on TV. And one awesome little shout out that they've made a huge update of where you can post your Fabry link. So if you made a deck on Fabry, you can copy your list onto their website, and then they will automatically put all their cards into a basket and price up the cheapest version for you. So you don't have to keep sitting there clicking through individual cards. You can just copy and paste your list and purchase it, which is perfect for Silver Age coming out when you've got loads of commons and rares in your trip and you cannot be bothered to go looking for your box
Look
to
for your
find
box.
a common card. Just copy and paste your entire list and have all the cards ready to go, especially for London's world premiere event. So yeah, if you're a Push Point patron, you get 10% off on singles. We also have PCG, a UK card grading service. If you're a Push Point patron, you get 10% off all your grading orders. Simple as that. And they've got some new thin grading slab stuff.
Player slabs.
That's it. So you can put this straight into your box. It doesn't have all the massive gubbin stuff. And then it's now even thinner, but I've got my parts up there. So if you want to get your
thin, you can barely feel it. That's
the story of my life. So if you are a PCG, if you are a Push the Point patron and you do fancy your cards getting graded, become a patron, you get 10% off. And we've also got Metal Fab Tokens, which is an awesome token seller. And if you're a Push the Point patron, you get to know about any of the new stuff coming out, and we can let you know when if they do come over here into the UK. Check out the website. They do loads of really, really good metal tokens for a variety of different card games, including Flesh and Blood. Bing!
Whoa.
Home news.
Back in it.
Home news. Home news.
Hamish,
So,
what's your home news?
Mine, God, we haven't seen each other since Christmas.
I know.
I've been doing Operation Dunkirk. That's what we've called it.
I have already.
Do you know why?
I think that one's already been claimed.
True, but my granddad, who moved away to France 20 years ago, used to live on a street called Dunkirk Avenue.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so now we're trying to get him back to the UK, hence why I've called it Operation Dunkirk. It's been fun trying to get an old age man from another country to the UK has been full of fun. So I've been focusing on getting that done, and I can say that was my lucky break because it's been a long 72-hour slog, but through diplomacy, negotiation, and persistence, and a little bit of luckily I work in this field, managed to get it done. So that was really me. Nice. And Christmas has been great. Christmas was really good. So there you go. But I think my home news has been pretty light. What about you, Trip? Because I think Simon's he's the real storyteller today. I think.
I was going to say I've had a very great Christmas and New Year's. I've done lots of fun stuff. I've been all over the place seeing family. I was going to say I got my favorite Christmas present by far, which I have right now, is I have a heated blanket.
Whoa!
So this heated blanket,
an electric blanket in portable form.
Are you 70 years old? Yes.
Oh, guys, it's the best.
I bet.
Because when you're doing the podcast and it's a little bit chilly, my legs are boiling right now. It's great.
But I thought you waxed the heating on, because I remember we had this discussion saying, but we don't turn it on until...
Sometimes we don't want to turn the heating on because it's pretty spenny, isn't it?
This guy's trying to save all his pennies for new cards coming out in the next set.
I've got extended art bluster buffs to buy, man. They're not cheap.
Kate, turn it off. I need cards.
I do.
Put a blanket on.
I just can't say no to these extended art, big art, micro text box. That's what I like. That's what I've always said. Micro text box. Who knew that's what I wanted in life?
A micro text box.
I had micro text. My family, Kate's family. Stop it. I had a great time. And it was good. And just I thought the weather's been.
You mean these cards?
Lovely. Yeah, exactly. I've got my playset of that.
I was very happy I picked one of these. Well, I got one of these.
Foil
it's the rainbow foil.
Yeah,
really.
I've got a playset of that now, and I've got my playset of cut throughs.
Nice.
But I really want the bluster buffs for my Ira Sage deck, and possibly also Chest Puff, because I think Chest Puff might actually be pretty good in Ira as well.
But anyway.
It's been great, but I think really we should pass over to Simon, because Simon's actually been doing.
He did things.
Have I done something?
Wait.
Yeah, you
went.
Look. What's that?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That one.
Exactly
I did not think that was the card. It's such a weird name, because it sounds like
Bluster Buff.
Bluster Buff. It should be like some sort of pirate shooting a cannon or something, or bluster, but not a lizard.
Not a lizard.
I wasn't. It's not really what I thought of. You know, if I
It's not
said
what you were going for.
if I said I don't know, cutting of the three winds, and it's a guy
Well,
frying bacon on a frying pan, I'll be like,
you know that the lizard is massive? Did you know that the lizard is massive? Because if you look at Simon, will be able to see from the art.
It's
people are tiny.
It's like a frilled dragon dinosaur, but the people are like a third of the size of the.
Yeah, you can't really see on the reflection.
What's Bluster buff?
Well, he's all bluster.
It's one of the. It's one for 6. It's a good popper, but you lose.
No, I know. No, I know what it does. I was just thinking, what's the art? What I got to do with the name? Anyway, yeah. You failed, LSS.
Yeah. Well.
No,
the one card. Good. No, I think that card doesn't make any sense.
I think it's good.
Well,
yeah.
I was just trying to find. I found the wrong sigil. I was just trying to find my Merlion sigil.
The wrong sigil.
I found the wrong sigil. Like, Simon, what did you do? No one cares about.
You actually been given the wrong. I was actually given the wrong kind of sigil, and I fell off it.
No, the reason I was trying to find it, Hamish, is because I've just come back from a very big trip. My most recent stop was Singapore, and we went to see the Merlion, and I have a card with the Merlion on it. But anyway, I did. I traded one of my Barcelona ones for a Merlion. Anyway, I've been away for Christmas and New Year and my wife's birthday. We've been to Australia. We've been all around the southeast of Australia, and then we went to Singapore for 2 days, 48 hours or so before we came home, and I arrived back in London this morning. Got back to Nottingham about 9:30 this morning.
Wow. Okay.
I'm knackered. This was the first time.
What was it like going on a big holiday with your kids and coping with long distance travel and all that? Was it nightmarish?
So, do you know what? They have been an absolute dream. So it's not the first time they've done long haul travel. Obviously, we lived in. I don't know if I've mentioned, boys. I lived in Canada.
Did you?
Took the kids out there.
I love it. I get my own back.
But yeah, they actually travelled really well. That might be because they had almost unlimited screen time access.
You do. You go.
The screen in front of them.
You win. Yeah. Screen wins.
They just went for it. So that got us there. The excitement and that got us there. On the way back, we had 8 hours from Sydney to Singapore during the day. So that was during the day on a Friday. We got to Singapore, checked into the hotel. Then we've had 48 hours in Singapore, and we came home overnight. So they basically slept for a few hours, but it's a 14-hour flight back. So they slept for about 6 or so hours, and then there was some breakfast, and it was just felt really long.
Bro, I don't like. So when you see all these people, when we had a Pro Tour in London,
yeah,
and they all said they're going to come over here, and it's a killer.
Yeah, it is a killer.
Yeah,
I mean, do you know what? It's not.
Oh,
if you've got enough,
they're talking nonsense.
No. So no, they're not.
Man up.
They're not talking nonsense.
No, easy. Get over yourself.
Hamish, you and I have done it. We went to.
Australia's different. Let's be no. Come on, your transfer flight was our journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you and I have done 11 hours to California for a 4.5 day tournament. Like we have done a stupid trip like that.
Yeah, for the short amount of time you were there, it was wild.
With Australia, we were there for 3 weeks, so the jet lag took about 5 or 6 days to wear off on the way there. Like I didn't sleep properly for a week. I was waking up at 3-4 in the morning every morning.
I bet you loved
just
it.
Being like, bing.
I bet you loved it. You're like, oh, look, I'm ready for the day.
Not really, because it's 4 in the morning, nothing's open. You can't go and do anything. But
go for a bike ride.
Do you know what? Yeah, without a bike, because I didn't have a bike. But it took about a week to settle in. But do you know what? It was fantastic because it was winter here. While you guys were dealing with temperatures dropping to like -1, we were in 30-degree heat.
The irony, Simon, is that the second you returned, it's been the coldest since.
I know.
Yeah,
it was 30 degrees in Singapore. 30 degrees in Singapore yesterday. It was -3 when we got back this morning.
Oh. So
luckily, I packed some jeans and a jumper.
Give me 2 of the best things that you if it comes to your head about that trip, you go this and this. Yeah. What were they?
I climbed the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Oh, how was that?
That was amazing. Like it's not.
You
cheap.
did it on your own. I remember you managed to fob off the kids to climb it on your own.
So Nikki and Darcy did it one day. I did it first because Finley was too young to do it, so couldn't do it. I went and did it at dawn, so got up and watched the sunrise while I was climbing.
There you go, perfect. Up at 4 a.m.
It was amazing. Yeah, exactly. It worked for that point. Yeah, amazing, stunning. You look around. Do you know what? For people who live in Sydney, it must be a bit boring, but you literally turn up in the middle of the city and you're like, oh, gee, there's a Sydney Harbour Bridge. And then you turn the other way and you're like, oh, there's a Sydney Opera House. And we were there for 5 days, and every day we saw it on the ferries or on the.
Yeah, but it must be the same for Trip when they go. When
in
people
London,
come in, they
exactly.
go, "Oh my God, it's the Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament," and you're like, this is a nightmare.
Well, you see all the time, don't you? So
yeah,
still, it's still impressive.
Yeah, I do. Every time I come and see London, I still look at it and go, "Yeah, that's pretty cool." Yeah,
you're like,
or if anyone in France goes, "What's the Eiffel Tower?" Cool. Anyway,
So a joint second, I'm going to give you a joint second because we had Christmas away for the first time ever with the kids. And that was probably the most stressful bit, like getting some presents out there, getting Christmas stockings sorted. And I don't know how you guys run Christmas, Hamish, in your family, but for us, the stockings are Santa's presents. Like they get a stocking from Santa and it's little bits and
that's a good call.
Faye? Trying to do that with other families was tricky, but trying to do that with other families in Australia was like next level.
Oh,
but it went really well.
I think we don't do stockings from Santa.
Yeah,
I think the stockings are. I'll be honest, it seems a little bit of an afterthought.
Everyone does it differently.
Yeah, Father Christmas drops off one present.
Okay.
And everything is from everyone's name. If that makes sense.
Fair enough.
You know, the stockings are us. It's mostly us. I want them to respect that. I don't want them to lose the magic, but they need to respect the grind that their parents have put through because
they got to respect the grind.
Well, you know, it's like, but also this magical man just gives us all these gifts, and I'm like, no, we did. This guy heard one thing you liked.
That's part of it, isn't it? Like, if your kids go into school and some other kids are like, oh, Santa got me all of this, and this, and they're like, oh, well, Santa got me like one present. I think that's really hard. So we try and make it
what my
Santa
kid does think now that you said that.
Yeah. No. We try and make it so that the kids get like the small presents from Santa. It's just like token gifts, and then if we want to buy something bigger, then we buy it, and they know it's from us because we worked hard for that. Like you say, we've worked hard for that. And
well, it's like a token Santa gift because what we do is we nip over to see Father Christmas at this insane play area. So it makes it sound like pretty trashy, but if I showed you some pictures, you'd be like, "Oh Christ!" They go nuts. Yeah, and then Father Christmas does all this thing, and then she goes, "I would like to have a big unicorn." So then what I do is because we're near Smith's toy store.
Yeah. Okay.
I get it, and then I bring it in the car. So her wish to Father Christmas shows up at the door, and it's close to the date, but everything else is all us.
Is from
mate, last year she said, "I want a Stitch." I went, "Okay, we'll go sicko mode. I'll get this £90 Stitch puppet that moves its eyes and does that." Where's the fucking 90 quid? I'll tell you that. She went, "Oh, cool."
She prefers the box. Yeah. Kids, man. Kids.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. So you're stressing out trying to get Christmas sorted in Australia.
But it was pretty magical, to be honest. As I say, there were 6 kids, 8 adults. I was catching up with an old friend that I've not seen for like 15 years, and we had Christmas with them and their family, and it was amazing. It was awesome.
Awesome.
Out on a farm near Canberra in Australia, the landscape was super picturesque. They had a rope swing in the back garden. Like the kids they went feral for a bit. They loved it.
Yeah.
We had an amazing time. So that was like pretty much number 2, and then we went to Melbourne for a few days, which was again phenomenal. Great. If you've never been to Melbourne, great city. Like tram travel within the city centre is free, so you just hop on, hop off, see all the sights. That was where I sent you the pictures of the museum that had like a video game exhibition, and they were showing off Silksong and Hollow Knight, and they had World of Warcraft Stardew Valley, Sims, everything. It was great fun. The kids were loving it.
Me and Trip would be like this.
Yeah, it was. It was
that.
proper
I
like
would have loved that.
fanboy
That would have
moment.
been sick.
Like I have this eternal memory now of me sitting down with my daughter who's 9 and teaching her how to play SimCity 2000 on a computer in this thing. Like I used to love those games and just sharing that. And again, watching Finley try again and again to do the intro level to Silksong and making mistakes and then getting it right, and then the achievement, like the little concentration, his tongue sticking out while he was doing it, and then the joy of like the achievement of making it past the difficult platforming bit. And I was like, oh, this is amazing
good,
dad moments.
Yeah. That's sick. I love it.
But Melbourne is famous for coffee culture as well, and I went to this coffee shop and had probably the best coffee I've ever had in my life. So that is also a like honourable mention.
Oh wow!
No,
that's amazing.
That is awesome.
Sounds like a pretty good time.
I'm sure if anyone will
Singapore,
ask,
like 48
course,
hours in Singapore, we went and saw the Merlion. We went and saw Marina Bay Sands. We saw the Gardens by the Bay, all the light shows, the Jewel at the airport. Oh, like it was just.
Did you go to the Nintendo store? Whilst they're all.
No, so we didn't go to Universal or Super Nintendo Land.
I think there's one in the airport, I think.
Is there one? I missed it.
Nah, don't worry. Probably at that point you probably spent enough money on your kids that you're like, I'm not taking my kids into the
Yeah, it was an expensive trip. We ate some amazing food. But in Singapore, because we only had 48 hours, we walked about 40,000 steps in 2 days. And just absolutely did everything we could. Again, the kids were amazing, but they were dead on their feet by the end of it. And wasn't cheap. Was the holiday of a lifetime. The burnout and the extra overtime before I went was completely worth it. Good to be back, but just missing the 30-degree heat right now because it's -3
Can I just,
outside.
before I move on to Flesh and Blood?
Yeah.
Hot Christmas. Now, obviously, all you Australians will get, I think, normal as anything. Pretty much the rest of the world.
Well, Southern Hemisphere, they get it, right? But it was super weird. And it didn't feel festive until the day. Like, unless you went to a big supermarket, there wasn't loads of Christmas music. There weren't loads of Christmas trees. There was a few decorations in the towns and cities we went to. And there were, like, some Christmas markety bits. But it wasn't, like... Do you know what? I really enjoyed the fact that it wasn't in your face all the time. Like over here, Christmas starts in November and the Christmas music comes on, and by the time you get to Christmas, you've sort of lost the magic.
It was the other way around. Yeah, but what I want to know is that Christmas is such a winter fest. Like
for us, it is.
Well, it is. Yeah, but I mean, everything about the decorations, everything about the films, They must think in Australia. They must be like, this is just nothing relatable.
When you're seeing Christmas lights on palm trees, and it looks a bit different to a fir tree, you know.
But it was very strange. There's no Australian representation of Christmas here,
unless you're talking about shrimps on a barbie. Like, I mean, that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah,
they're having a barbecue on the beach at Christmas, but it was very
bizarre.
Strange. Bizarre, and I wouldn't say no to it again. Like, it was pretty awesome.
What would you prefer?
That's a good question. I really enjoyed getting some winter sun. Like, it really helps with the mental health. Like getting some vitamin D. Like during that I don't know,
sun.
So it was winter here, but we went away for sunshine over there. So it was their summer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it got to the point where it was cold enough here that when we left, it was like 5 degrees. You go out there, you get a bit of a boost because you're getting all this vitamin D from the sunshine. And now I've come back and I'm like, I'm ready and raring to go for the year. So it was almost like a little bonus of going away for Christmas, getting some sunshine.
So you're saying that you would prefer to have a hot Christmas over the standard?
I've only done it once, though. Like, there's something magical about a white Christmas. If I could alternate, that would be great. I think
the sweet spot is like Christmas at home, but then going away for New Year's.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually. If you go, cool, I see my family, because Christmas it's not exactly a cold day because you're not out. you don't go out. You go around someone's house, and everyone's warm and festive, and
but you don't go out because it's cold. Like
no, you don't. Well,
in Australia, you can go out. We were playing cricket and like running around the back garden.
Yeah. But I do agree with the New Year's. Like Christmas is done.
You can do what you want.
Let's go holiday. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah.
Well, I get it. It was a great trip. I had a great time.
Cool. Right. Now, for everyone that tunes in to Push the Point, we know you only come in for one reason only. You want to hear 3 washed up dudes talk about Flesh and Blood.
Absolutely.
It is the time. So, cheers, everyone that likes listening. I'll catch you in 2 weeks.
Listening to what we've done.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. If you like just hearing us our nonsense, see you in the next episode for everyone's Flesh and Blood. Trip, you have done some Flesh and Blood. And you, Simon, you have done some Flesh and Blood.
I feel bad.
I said I'd do something with those videos.
No, for context, everyone, when I was in Sydney, I took my Katsu deck with me and I went and did an armory in Sydney. And I went to a game store called Good Game Central. We had 21 people on the night, 4 rounds of armory. Played Katsu, and I went 2-2. Beat a Pleiades, lost to a KO who had a ridiculous turn 2. No, it was double Beast Within turn.
Right.
Where it basically drew 2 extra cards and just went. He used his beaten trackers, used his Savage Sash, and did like 30 odd damage in a turn. I was like, all right then.
GG.
And then I beat a Puffin, and then I lost to a Arachne Marionette.
Yeah,
in a really
amazing close game. Simon sent some videos over for me to try and lace into a short.
They were absolutely terrible.
They were not, to be fair. No, because visually they were just really good. There was just some audio stuff, and then unfortunately, Christmas period and work and everything just sort of ran away. So I was like, that's a shame. I couldn't get it over the line.
Dear listeners, what I really wanted to do was just challenge myself to do some recording in the environment where I was playing, and then recording a bit in between and talking about the games, because we've been a bit better at recording some gameplay recently, and I couldn't do gameplay, but I wanted to give my thoughts on in the moment, like how the games went and what it was like between rounds. So I challenged myself to do that while I was away, and I did it, and I sent it over to Hamish. If he did something with it, great. If not, I've actually just achieved my goal of doing something, even though it wasn't perfect. I got it done, and it was a really nice experience. The crowd at Good Game Central was really welcoming, and I really enjoyed playing those 4 games and having a bit of a break in the middle of my holiday of like, I know this, I can do this. This is Katsu, and yeah, it was really.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was really weird. We'd been to Taronga Zoo in Sydney during the day.
Well, and you brought your Katsu deck.
Back. We got back from there. I picked up my Katsu deck, and then it was like a 10-minute walk to the game store. So I was there by like 5:45. Checked in, had a chat with a few locals, and then cracked on and did some games. And yeah, it was really good fun. They weren't expecting Katsu, so
no.
No one expects Katsu.
This guy flew all the way here from bloody Britain, brought this.
Yeah, basically. Is this the best they got? What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? I was like, no, I'm just having a good time with a deck that I enjoy playing. And they're like, oh, good, nice.
Yeah, well, long way to fucking
lose.
It was
quite interesting because the game store, in one of the corners of the game store, they had like a box of first edition Crucible up for like $400.
I bet you were like this.
Original... I've already got them. I don't need any more.
Simon's got enough of first edition Crucible, I think.
Right.
So,
and they had the original CC starter decks for the Welcome to Wraith Heroes.
I bet you were like
a couple of boxes of each of those.
I still got them.
I've got some of those as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, must be
I
nice.
like them more. I think they look cool. They look very old.
They do look cool. Some people sub in their pink razors from there, don't they? With the
they are not pink. Sadly.
Are they the red
they
razors?
Are red, yeah. The T razors because they're in the Dorinthia deck. tier, but they are not pink. The only pink razor is the
Alpha.
rainbow foil, and now the special
now
promo,
the
Gem Pack promo. They did a Gem Pack promo pink razor and non-foil, which I I've got a couple of for my Sage deck. Yeah, yeah. Fun facts. Well, there you go.
Trip.
So before I finish on that, did I learn anything about playing Katsu in the current meta? It's the same as always, James. It is. It's really hard to play against if you don't know what you're doing. If you've played against the Katsu before, or you've got a deck like KO that just steamrolls people, then Katsu's not really that great. But I enjoyed teaching people how to play against Katsu, because if you don't know, you don't know, and then you work out that the wraps do this and Katsu's hero ability does that, and you sort of end up feeling a bit guilty that you've done a few horrible things to people.
Fair dues, man. Fair dues. Now, Trip, you have actually attended a Road to Nationals, and you've been playing Flesh and Blood for the real lives in the current season.
Yeah, sound like Simon. I travelled a little bit further. I went all the way to Canterbury. Deepest, darkest Canterbury at the new Dice and Destiny location, which is opposite the road from the old Dice and Destiny location.
Jesus,
so, if you,
it's
a little bit bigger.
It's now confused everyone.
It's over about 3 different floors, which is very fun. I said it's a bit like, it's a bit of a, there's a thing in Expedition 33 and other video games. It's essentially the better you do, the higher up the building you go, which is very exciting to me. And I kind of wish they had an additional floor and it just kept going up and up and up. So like table 1 was in like the 9th floor and then 8, 7, but there's only like 3 floors, but it was very fun. And I was very excited to go down to play Flesh and Blood on the 3rd of January. So I'd only just woken up after New Year's.
I know.
And I thought to myself, should I try and play something meta? And then I was like, well, I don't really have anything on me, so I decided to play my.
I have an RTN question after you've told us about your.
You can RTN question me now if you have an RTN question.
Well, no, it's for everyone. I don't want to.
Okay. Well, I'll talk through my experience. I love the store. I love Dice and Destiny. I go down there.
Couple of TCGs, hometown.
Couple of TCG guys are down there. It's a very competitive store. I find they have a very strong armory, so they have a lot of people who play a lot. As university towns, so no offense to the students, they got more time than sense, so they're just playing games constantly, and they should be out there making a living. As far as I'm aware,
whippersnappers need to.
There's whippersnappers playing Flesh and
Blood.
Go
get a job.
Go pay some taxes, guys. Come on. So I actually played up against Simon Scowling Flashbag. Simon, if you streamer and YouTuber Scowling Flashbag. In round 1, he was playing KO. KO.
Oh, KO.
Underhanded cheat, that one.
Yeah.
Which is just better Ira.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It's just such a value deck, and it just does things are better than what you can do. And it was rough. I think it's about 50-50. And
I like it. Completely schooled me. Absolutely smashed 50-50.
Well, no, the game wasn't 50-50. I think if I had more reps into that deck, I think I would be much more aggressive. I think some of the tech that I'm going to put in for Verdance, which we'll get to in a second, would also be useful in that matchup, which is probably just going to be Sigil of Solace, because you can do fun things like Sigil at instant speed to prevent their... Because they have to be on higher health to do a lot of their stuff. So you can
you're thinking Sigil for RKO.
And it almost becomes like disruption because you're like sigilling.
I think Sigil's a good shout.
So,
anyway, isn't it?
And Ira likes Sigil too, and I think Sigil's pretty good against Verdance because you just need health against Verdance sometimes to just not die.
Yeah.
Against the combo. And so I lost that game, but then I won. I played against the Max, which was great game, by the way. I played against the Max. They got their mech out. They attacked me almost the maximum number. They had like 6 cards under their mech, including the one that gives it +1 attack. So it's coming in for 6 of overpower. think they must have hit me with it 5 or 6 times, including one time where they hit me with it twice using action points.
Wait, but it's not the combo because there's no.
No. It was just sheer value of hitting me with a mech every single turn.
Sure.
And they blocked with the mech 5 times. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, and well, you kind of probably work out how the game went because they blocked with it
4
and it died. And I still won the game. So I think it tells you something a little bit about Max, which is that you can block for, oh my god, do the math on that, right? So 15 block.
Trip, I'm not editing another video where you're trying to attempt maths.
And I still won the game.
No, he did his Ira deck tech, and he's like, so what is the value of what's it?
Let's not get
Sirens of Siren. What is it? I'm sure it's 9. 8.
But that was a really fun game, and then I played against what did I play against next? It was another off meta. I played a Vincent. At this point, I know Vincent, so I feel like I know Vincent so well now that I'm just like, yeah, I can play into this. They just, and it was the classic Vincent game that you love to see, where they don't really draw like the Malefics at the right time, or they're playing like a yellow Malefic, and you're just like, yeah, I can deal with this. Had my cutting retort tech, which is the one that destroys a non-token aura, which is so nice against Vincent, because if they're doing their like rune chant math and then you like get rid of one of them and suddenly it's like, oh shit, that breaks the entire thing. So that was fun. And then I played up against the Verdance, and I think my Verdance might have been, I think if I'd won that game, I would have done round 1 loss, and then maybe with a round 5 loss, I might have gotten in a 3-2. But I was played super well into this Verdance. I resolved like 3 Oasis Respites. I was playing super defensively. I was keeping my life total really high. And then I just ran out of life and died. They were trying to pot me, but then they realized that the pot I was being way too aggressive for the pot combo thing to work. So then they kind of just like dinged me multiple times with the pots over multiple turns. And I was like, I would be fine if you weren't now on 14 health because you've healed like 10 off this like incremental heal from the pot. So not quite aggressive enough. Just needed to push harder because if when they got the pots in hand, trying to get them with the command and conquers to try and knock a pot out of the arsenal, or lucky even the
thing is, I wouldn't. I don't think.
Hard.
I don't think the pot strategy, even though they beat you, I don't think that's actually the strategy you want to go down. I wouldn't have thought. I thought that you probably time like I was trying to is not going to burst you down too hard. They're trying to value for time. But whereas I'm thinking, well, surely if you just do the same, you have Stormstriders to.
The thing is, I was playing a really defensive Ira. I was playing like 9 defense reaction. Obviously not 9 defense reaction.
So that particular.
But I didn't have the aggression. I was playing very much a 1-2-5. I was playing I throw 8. But they just got me with the I just was leaking damage. I needed to push. So as soon as they start setting up the pots, I have to start going aggressive. And then when I'm going aggressive, I'm taking more damage. And then it's like, okay, well now I'm gonna die to Stormstriders, which I did eventually. But fun times. So and then I lost my final game against just a Dio. But
no, it just popped off.
Dio's fine. Like you lose some Dio games, you win some Dio games based on what they've done.
Yeah.
They hit a boom grenade off the top. I think they hit one yellow and one red off the top, so I took 7 damage I wasn't expecting, and you're just like, okay, it's pretty rough, but whatever. Got hit by a Mac V at one point.
Right.
Even that wasn't too bad, but Dio's just like sometimes you just kill them and they die. But I think the mistake I made is I went too defensive. I was expecting to see a lot of Kasai, and I was expecting to see a lot of KO armed and dangerous, but I just didn't see it.
Could you not have did you try and play the Fatigue Dio game?
Yeah. Right. I was blocking. I was blocking everything. I died because you get hit by a couple. They start doing the. They draw.
I wonder if it's because of the ninja. Like if you had the armor suite of a guardian or a warrior or a rune blade, to sort of leverage up some more stuff, do you think that's probably the difference maker? Because people can fatigue them.
So. I think it would help, and I think I can fatigue them. I just think that they got 2 Teklo Pounders out at one point. So I was one. So they had Teklo Pounder out for 6 turns in a row. No, 5 turns in a row. One of those turns with double Pounder. So it's like +2, +2, +4, +2, +2 every single turn. Yeah. And then with the Cerebellum, just giving them
it just gives you an extra boost, doesn't it?
Block out perfectly. Sometimes at the end they just go, okay, I'll shoot you for 2 times. So you take 4 damage anyway. You know, like I can only, and then you take a 4 off the boom grenade, and that's 8. You know, that's like.
I think it's that I do think that most of the time, the boom grenade hitting is the difference maker. If that makes sense. It's almost like I've managed to successfully do a 0 for 4, go again, and you declared no blocks. Like yeah.
And boom grenade is like it's massive. You can do everything. You can do everything right, and then they pummel you up. Well, they don't pummel you, but they sort of pummel you off the top of the deck, and you're just like, okay,
that's a lot of damage. Yeah,
but I definitely think I can win that matchup. So, but at that point, it was like I was out anyway. But I think I went too defensively. I'm pretty happy going back with Ira. That's a bit more aggressive. Going to I actually took out some really strong cards. Like I wasn't running cut through. I was running so defensive. Like I had barely any 2 blocks at all. I was running Flick Flack and a bunch of combo cards. But I think I'm going to go a bit more aggressive for the next one and just see how that goes.
I think that's great. I think that when you put in the chat that you're going to try Katsu, I was a little bit like, oh, don't. Like I think the journey of Ira.
I feel the same.
The reason why I actually was thinking Katsu is because Katsu actually top forward. So there was a Katsu, but I'll give you a little bit of an insight, lads, as to why I think I might do better next time. Is I did not hit a single gravy, and there was a lot of gravy bonus
right?
in this tournament.
And that Katsu did.
I'm sitting down and I'm looking across at my opponent. I was like, okay, for dance, and then I looked to my left. I was like, okay, I've missed the gravy again. Every time I'm looking to my left, I'm like, just give me one of these gravies, dude.
But you know what? I think you have made a good decision if you stick with Ira. I think
I do.
What I remembered playing Katsu in paper is it just remembering all the triggers, all of the little bits and intricacies of playing a Katsu deck, what cards you're going to go and find, what you've got in your deck. Like it does take practice, and playing with a newer Katsu deck, you have to sort of relearn all of that. So Ira is I'm not saying she's easy to play, but she's fairly straightforward, and you've played her a lot recently. So I think stick with the reps.
You finish the tournament and you're like,
hardest part I was playing with Ira is because I was actually playing Tunic for some matchups, so I actually had to remove a Tunic for a change. So
I also think I think that you being such a prolific and obviously very dedicated Ira player, I would love to see the somewhat journey of all your RTNs taking Ira along, and ultimately I think you just know well enough to, I'm going to adjust. I had a game plan. I'm going to put all these defense reactions in. This is what I'm going to do. I don't know whether you're gaming to verse Gravy and you just got a bit unlucky. But I think there'll be some questions you'll go. There'll be some answers.
I can beat Gravy with anything.
All right, but there'll be some answers that you are live testing while you're playing your RTN to go. This just wasn't a cool strategy in general. And I love the fact that you want to go and tune it to the next one and then tune it again.
And I will say the things get a lot better for Ira when KO armed and dangerous LLs, because
he might allow this week, eh?
I doubt it.
And RKO will lose Claw
this season, I think,
which is actually massive. Yeah, RKO losing Claw is actually massive because it works really nicely into their. They have a bunch of like discard 6s, the ones that fetches for the inventory, for example. So they can throw Claw, discard, come in with another card. It's. I don't know what they're gonna. I guess they can run.
They have got
another. Can they run?
Well, they have got another Manticore Claw coming in the compendium set, which is a card.
A few weeks ago.
Well, it's
What's
a card.
the Go Again one? It's
the Go Again
in
one.
the spoiler. Yeah.
I don't think it's got Go Again.
Not yet.
Well, they need something with Go Again, I think.
No, I don't think they are. No, I don't think they are genuinely getting it. And I know from conversations I've had with some LSS members that Mandible Claws really is like it's not their favorite card to see in the game. Like
Well, I feel like there's a reason why they printed Brute with one arm for like 4 years.
Yeah. But we all know every Brute hero is Bloodbush Bellow with Mandible Claws, and Bloodbush Bellow as a card is actually fine. Like it'll be okay. Yeah, this is good, but it's not. Mandible Claws is what's tying it all together. Lose that, I think that gives them some actual space to go. You know what? Maybe. Now we can probably open the door for some other very strong. Would be crazy if Mandible Claws was in the deck.
They do have a lot of very good Go Again cards now, though. Like with Super Slam.
Did they?
What was it?
Oh, Buck Wild.
Yeah, all the ones I was playing, right?
Yeah.
Buck Wild's
anyway,
pretty sweet. The thing is, that I had a great time, and I think that. I would have liked to have seen Sage at RTN, but it's cool.
It's too soon now, yeah.
And I had a bit of a segue question for you, Trip.
I was gonna. Okay, go on. But then I had my RTN question for the pair of you. But go for it, Simon.
No, my question was like you mentioned Katsu, but previous to that, you were talking about taking Syndra to some RTNs because you go into multiple. But obviously, with the recent bans, like we're not talking about Syndra as much. Like, do we think she was the worst hit in the recent ban? Like the most affected? Do we think Verdance was?
No, Verdance is still insane. Verdance is great. I actually think that it's the Verdance hit was obviously super relevant because it's a decompose card. But actually, I think if they're playing more attacking decompose cards, then that's actually really good for them. It's really good for them to attack the opponent and leak some damage through.
Okay.
So actually, I think that's fine. But in answer to your question, I don't think there was a single Syndra at this tournament. And I think hitting I actually think that hitting Syndra for all copies of Brand was actually like.
Can I give you the week one stats? Which I've just pulled up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Right, so who do you think is the most winningest winner?
Verdance.
Yeah.
No, Gravy Bones.
That's fine.
Fair. 13
Gravy's really good.
13 wins. And then
what would do really well if Syndra was best Syndra? But maybe do you know a bunch of Syndra.
All right, okay, I'm going to put you in context. Syndra's wins this week. 2. Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's exactly. Well, why wouldn't you take Gravy right now? Because the only ninjas you're going to come up against are mad lads like me and Simon. They're not playing Syndra anymore, so you've got great matchups.
In second place, joint second, and 3 times joint second, Arachne, Marionette, Kasai, and Verdance all on 8 wins.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
I think Verdance by the end of the tournament will come out above those two. But I can definitely see Gravy being top.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Dash.io on 6 wins, Florian on 4.
Yeah, Florian.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then all the way from Prism, Acilio, KO, Jarl, Fang, Arachne, Huntsman, all on 3. Arachne Huntsman on 3.
What? Huntsman?
Yeah. Syndra 2, Rhinar 2, Victor 2, and then Dorinthia, Ira, KO, Underhanded Cheat, Pleiades, Riptide, Valda, Vincent 1.
Oh, Iris had a win.
I mean,
Iris had a win.
That's what we always talk about, though, isn't it? Like the RTN, the ProQuest season is very different to playing at a top tier, like a tier 4 event.
The thing is, Simon, like there was a way I was not out of the realms of possibility of
making top 8.
No, absolutely.
Top 8. And then
it's very dependent on your pairings, right?
A couple of Gravies in the top. Like, I'm not so.
No, there's a world that can happen.
I know Gravy isn't a free win for Ira, and it really isn't. Like Gravy is really strong.
You need to play well,
and you do need to. You don't need to just switch off. You really need to play really well into Gravy, and they can conquer the high seas you twice in a row, and you're just like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, and they can just overpower you. It's not a free win, but it is a favored matchup. I do believe that, and I think you can easily win a tournament with Ira if you do just. You can win any RTN if you just you scamaz the Swiss by.
So with looking at this trip, so if I looked at this, Gravy being high is good for you. Now, what about Arachne Marionette?
If you hit them.
So the thing is like I think my matchup into Arachne Marionette is better now with the more defensive build, but I'm probably going to switch off that to be more aggressive, which then makes my Arachne matchup much worse. So.
And then
but
you talked about.
Well,
go on, Simon.
Is there not a bit of a trap with going too defensive against Arachne Marionette? Like,
but I don't think I'm.
If you give them all the agency,
totally. But like, I think my deck's still aggressive. I'm still running dual threats, and I'm still running go again.
Okay. Yeah.
Enablers, that sort of thing.
So and you've talked a bit about Verdance. It's not ideal, I imagine. It's not like you could try and push your matchup to be favorable, but I still think Verdance is still probably happy to play up against an Ira, just in the nature of how those games
I think
work.
everyone's happy to play against Ira except for Gravy because it's not we talk about Ira a lot. It's not even A tier. It's a, if you're being generous, it's a B tier. Yeah, you could probably describe it as a anti-meta pick in the extent that Gravy, well, as Hamish has just said, Gravy is the most winningest deck right now. So yes, it is an anti-meta deck because it can beat Gravy, but it can't consistently beat Verdance. It can't consistently beat Kasai.
I was going to say about Kasai.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've heard of this little card. It blocks every turn for 1, and your game plan is attack every turn for 1. So not really the best thing in the world that you want to see.
No.
But there is tech against it.
Blood in the sand, isn't it? The one that just now she can, if you don't make the right call, she's going to create a what's it? A Soul Sword.
Well, I mean, we love that, dude. We love allies because that's Mask.
Oh, okay, sure.
But we don't like the fact that every card in the deck buffs Centauri Sabers. Though actually, I would say that Ira now runs so many reactions in the blues that actually it's not too bad, and the defense reactions are good, obviously. But we talked a lot about Ira. I think if you go into an RTN right now, and if you can play Gravy, and if you can play Verdance. Just play either of those. I really think they're the best deck. Kasai, I think, is fine. Like everyone's talking about Kasai, but I just don't.
I think you've got to know. No, I think Kasai is that one. I really, if not me, but if you're going, I really like Kasai. I really enjoy playing Kasai. I know how to play Kasai. God, what a fun time to be a Kasai player! Like right now, it's a good time to do it. It's especially if you know what you're doing and you enjoy the flow, and she's not a bad pick. It's a great pick.
Am I right though? But sorry if I'm wrong about this, but how the hell does Kasai beat Gravy? Like,
because it is just the consistent. It's the weapon. It's the cell swords are massive because you.
Yeah, that's fair. The cell swords.
The cell swords are huge because you go. I'm going to attack your guy. Okay, I guess I can't block it. I'm going to do Blood in the Sand or whatever it's called. I kill it. I create an ally. I then spend 1 for my ally to go kill another one of your allies. Okay, the values of this is getting a little bit kind of silly considering you can't have an innumerable amount of them, but she can turn around and activate a Kasai ability and get gold from that. I do think that Gravies should turn around and go, hey, you know that card that steals gold?
Right.
Maybe I'll play that into Kasai. Anyway, my question to you guys was, this is the weirdest RTM because they decided to boot this literally week 1 of the year.
Yeah.
How have you guys found the RTN season being this soon into the year?
I mean, January's a busy month for me anyway. Like I've got birthday, I've got kids' birthdays coming up, I've got back to school, back to work. It feels a little bit pushed for me as a fab dad playing and trying to get, like, I've pushed it to get 2 events in, I think. if I go to Living Realms this weekend, that'll be my first, and then Dice Cup will be my second.
Yeah,
but,
I think
it feels busy.
Well, in the context of your life, sure. I'm just trying to get the vibe check of like I think I do align with Simon. I do think also at the same time there'll be a lot of people going, right, I've done my Christmas, I've done my New Year, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, and then Fab's like, yeah, here we go, woohoo, and that's like
I'm ecstatic. I think it's great. Like I
can see that.
I can see
I do
that.
nothing in January. Like I've got no kids. I do nothing in January. It's a miserable month normally. It's very cold, and like
something to look forward to.
I was like, this is great. I get to sit in a warm room and play Flesh and Blood all day. Or why not, right? And like, but I will check on my privilege, if you don't mind, which is I live in the beautiful city of London. I've got 5 RTNs I can go to.
Must be nice.
I'm like, no, I'm just not going to some RTNs because I just can't be bothered, right? Like I could go to Bad Moon this Saturday, but why bother? I can go to 5 RTNs.
I could, but I'm not going to bother.
And miss one, and I'm probably going to miss another, and I'm probably going to do 4.
You got leftover on your plate. That's the problem.
Exactly. It's like it's like I don't need this buff. I'm at a buffet, right?
Yeah,
like, I don't need
me and Simon are sitting there going,
I can have the beef, right?
It's like what's your options on the menu? We got a burger.
And the other thing in London is like I think the RTNs. I think the stores are getting better and better and better because they are actively competing with each other. Like Spellbound Games is doing a £10 Road to Nationals, like no prize packs. It's just 10 quid, and that's it. And that's incredible. Like,
I don't think anyone cares about all the faff.
I
don't. Give me a tenner. I want to play. Yeah. Good.
And then Dice and Destiny, they at the end they was like, oh, you get your gem pack, and also here's just two packs of Super Slam. And I was like, I didn't even know this was on offer. Like, I think it's
how much was Dice and Destiny?
I think it was 20 quid.
Okay.
I can't remember, but it was, like.
So ours is
I definitely feel there's some competition in London, and that's great. So
Living Realms this weekend is 20 quid, which I don't think is terrible.
No, and then I know that Dice Cup is 35.
It's 35, which is their standard price for RTNs and ProQuests, which now.
But by the way, they are giving stuff.
They do
with
give a lot of price support.
This is no shade. I don't really care. I love coming to Dice and Destiny. I would go every single time. Dice Cup. Sorry, I like going to Dice Cup. It is one of my favorite stores to go to. It's a shame that Mana Screw. You guys know the Mana Screw. Don't get it anymore. Don't understand why. It's one of the most well-run tournaments in the mid. I think it's a very well-run event. Never complain. Sorts everybody out. But regardless, I like going to Dice Cup. £35, I don't care. I just feel like it's sad that the Midlands have got that. That's it.
I am pretty happy to see that Patriot Games in Sheffield reorganised theirs because it was going to clash with Dice Cup on Saturday the 24th, but they reorganised it for Sunday the 25th, so that's good. Like, that's an extra one.
Cool. But it's still
had
weird
I known
for
that
us.
before, then I probably would have gone to Sheffield because I'm busy on the Saturday night. But
you get to see me.
I get to see you instead. I get to play at the same tournament. Probably get beaten by you and go home. Yeah.
No.
The one last thing on the RTN, just to save my own face a little bit, is I wanted to shout out the Verdance player who I lost to, which was Kevin Sharp, I believe it was, who actually ended up winning the tournament. So, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you lose your top 8 to the person that ends up winning the whole thing, then
you're the one. That could have been you.
It could have been me, but I just, when I used to play against Vincent and I used to have no idea what I was doing, and then slowly but surely I was like, okay, I feel like I can win this. I feel much more confident. I played against quite a few Verdances now. I do not know how to beat them.
Yeah.
And I just don't quite know what it is I need to do. And I think it's because they can shift the game.
I don't think there's anything. I don't really think it's an option of anything you can do, because I think it's just the fundamentals of you are at 33 health, maybe 32 health, and they are on 50 health.
Yeah.
Like they're not doing the cool stuff. It's just I'm gonna just.
There's a disparity to start.
There's a health disparity from the get go. And
that's why
Felling of the Crown.
Felling of the Crown is massive. Yeah,
it's a pretty good card.
It's such a tempo shift, and you're like, am I gonna? Basically, for my era, it's like, do I take 4 or do I fully block this and lose all tempo? And I think I always just have to. I think I just have to fully block it, but then it's like no tempo.
No one's asking.
And then if you fully block it, then they're just like, okay, well, pots are on, mate. If you don't fully block it, it's like, okay, well, now I can just shift to chipping you because you're taking damage. It's just.
No one's asking me who am I playing.
You should play Verdant because you. I don't know if you still have the deck though. Do you still have the Verdant deck?
What? No, but because we'll ask you now what you're playing, and you'll say Vincent up until the night of the day before, and then you'll go with Verdant.
Don't play Bolton, Hamish. I swear, it's not a Bolton meta. Oh my god!
No, I'm not playing Bolton. No, you wouldn't get. No, not a chance.
You play Florian?
What did you say?
Florian.
Oh, bro, you enter my brain.
I think it's okay.
No, I looked at Michael Yaska's list.
Oh yeah, I saw that today
and he won.
Twitter.
And
okay, you just went all right.
Well, it's only because.
What kind of build is it? Is it more mid range?
Right, Michael. Yes,
it's quite mid range.
It's quite mid range, but he's got outed. It's got outed in it. It's got Channel Mount Heroic in it. It's got the tree in it.
The Millennium Tree.
It's got all rainbow copies of Rune Ranger Swarm in it.
It's got Rune Ranger, Ravenous Rabble. It's got Swarming Gloomveil.
Yeah. I understand this deck.
Okay.
That's what I looked at. I went, okay, no.
That's a start.
I understand what this deck is trying to do. It's just pure value. Yada, yada, yada.
So I'll see you on Vincent when you turn up on a Saturday morning.
I am not. No, bro. I'm not playing Vincent. No, I actually have been jamming Vincent, going. I don't.
Yeah.
The reason why is that I just think that when I play Verdant, I don't think I can cope with playing up against a Gravy player.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I just don't.
That's a good insight, though.
I can't cope with what they're doing, and I know what they're going to be doing is going to be far more whatever than what I'm doing.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. And I'm not even going to argue and say Florian's any better because that's probably it's actually worse. But I don't know. There's something about that I feel. You know what? It's like Briar. You know when I just took Briar to Nats. And it was this value play, keep it simple, yada, yada, yada. And it just feels fun. It really does feel like that's going to be a fun deck that I can just pick up, have a jam with. And I think I could probably get somewhere with it. I do think that by the time my RTN rocks up, that some people are going to look at the Florian deck and go, yeah, this worked because it was week 1. You know, it's not going to work later on.
A bit like Katsu.
I've got some time, but ultimately, it's
going to be an Earth hero.
It's going to be an Earth hero.
Yeah.
I just don't know whether it's Verdant or Florian.
Oh, dude, play Verdant. I think you do really well.
I think you'll do better on Florian personally because it's a Runeblade. You know Runeblade. It's a Guardian Runeblade, but it's a Runeblade.
Okay. Well, I've got you boys
see.
Yeah, I've got you boys to sort of help me work it out. But
now
I've only got one, and then if it doesn't work out, then we'll see. Well, who knows?
Mate, come and drive up to Living Realms with me this weekend.
No, I won't. I've got to look after I might have to be spending some time sorting out an old man.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, boys, before I fall asleep at the table, I just think we should sign off.
Yeah, it's all good. Chip's like,
I can keep going.
Yeah.
Well, we will.
Chip will be like that.
Well, actually,
we're just going to ignore him. Carry on.
No. I think what I would say is we've got another episode coming up in 2 weeks. We're going to have a couple of RTNs under our belt.
What's not?
Maybe we'll do a what's up, what's
yeah,
not.
we could do a
what's up, what's not.
And who knows? I don't know when we're gonna. So I believe on February 1st we find out all the commons and rares from
January
Compendium.
31st, February 1st.
Yeah.
So we will know that for the podcast after the next podcast, which is on the 2nd. So we're gonna have some good content for that too.
Might as well go full classic constructed RTM mode. The second those cards come out, and it's going to be we're all going to be going and classic constructed. Sit down for a sec.
Yeah,
we've gone deep into the.
But let us know what you're thinking of playing for RTN. If there's any off-meta heroes that you think are actually secretly really good. I did see a couple of Riptides at Dyson Destiny, which was pretty hype. I don't know if they did very good, but they were there. And plenty of other exciting heroes as well. But yeah, thank you everyone for listening to this first episode of 2026. Right?
I know. Oof.
Also, Hamish, Jags are in the playoffs. Pats are in the playoffs. Let's go.
Let's go. Catch you there, everybody.
Trip's like, what's going on?
Good your love.
Love you, bye.
Goodbye, love you, bye.